17 minutes past 8, from leading our country's health response during the COVID-19 pandemic to over 25 years' experience in the public health sector, Sir Ashley Bloomfield is a familiar face to many, and now he's becoming an ambassador for Barnardos Aotearoa, one of the country's leading children's charities. One of his first duties, a 10-day trek along the Great Wall of China. He joins us now to explain. Morena, Sir Ashley, lovely to see you. How are you and what have you been up to?
Kia ora, good morning. Well, the COVID pandemic seems a long way away now, and I'm enjoying life post-COVID. I'm sure most people are as well. And just embarking on this new venture, becoming an ambassador for Barnardos, which I'm very excited about.
Where did the connection come about? How have you become the ambassador for them now?
Well, the Chief Executive, Matt Reid, and I worked together when I was Chief Executive at Hutt Valley DHB about 10 years ago, and he reached out to me, put it to me that it might be a good match for me to become an ambassador for Barnardos. Also talked about this opportunity to participate in the walk along the Great Wall of China in October this year, and I thought that sounded like a nice opportunity, so we decided to go for it.
Yeah, it looks like a nice opportunity. Have you done it before? What are you expecting?
Well, I enjoy my walking. Haven't been to China before. This is a 10-day trek along the Great Wall of China. It's open for people to participate. It's a fundraising initiative for Barnardos for their 0800 WhatsApp helpline for kids and teenagers, for children and teenagers. Looking forward to that walk along there. We've got some participants already signed up, welcoming others joining us. Everyone who joins the walk is committed to raising at least $3,500 for the 0800 WhatsApp helpline, and I'll be doing my part to raise that for my participation as well.
So what does the role entail exactly? Are you basically just trying to give them a bit of a boost, a bit of promotion?
Well, that's right. I've been an ambassador. We'll be promoting the work of Barnardos, helping them out at fundraising events, supporting their advocacy for the work they do for our tamariki and whānau across the motu, and generally just being part of the Barnardos whānau.
Have you been involved with them in the past?
Well, I've been a donor for some years now, and, I was saying when I was talking with Matt, I can't remember a time in my life when Barnardos wasn't there, and that probably is because it's just over 55 years old, slightly younger than I am, but it's a real part of New Zealand's landscape. It's our largest domestic children's charity, does great work across our communities with whānau and children who are in need, and I really support that work and looking forward to joining them. And for anyone who does want to join the work, just a little plug, the walk, just a little plug here. If they go to the Barnardos website, barnardos.org.nz, they can find out information about signing up. And I'm hoping to see plenty of other Kiwis joining that walk in October along the Great Wall of China.
Decent trek, 10 days. I mean, I think New Zealanders know about your sporting prowess primarily from that rugby game post-COVID. How will you go on the 10-day trek?
Yeah, well, the rugby game was a one-off. The walking is more a part of my life, and my family and I walked sort of halfway across Switzerland a couple of years ago. Enjoy the long-distance walking, so looking forward to this. It looks like a great trip, and, walking from village to village, staying in the villages, I think it'll be fascinating and a great experience, and I hope other Kiwis will sign up, not just to join the walk, but to raise money for Barnardos.
So, Ashley, I know you've probably done hundreds of interviews since the COVID times and when you were in the thick of it and talking about the response since. If I ask you for your reflections on the state of the world at the moment, I know USAID has been a big thing in terms of pulling that from countries and potentially, who knows, further down the line, affecting our preparedness for another pandemic. How do you see things at the moment in terms of the global stage and whether we would be ready for the next one?
Well, it's a big issue. There's a lot happening, and it's all happening very quickly around the globe. I think, one of the things we can do is focus on what we've got control over. We've got a lot that we learnt from our pandemic response, and we've got a lot of initiatives and infrastructure in place that we didn't have 5 years ago. And the other thing is, when there's uncertainty globally, one of the things we can control is what we do here in our own country, and looking after our children, giving them all a good, fair start in life is something we can directly control. And we showed through COVID that if we actually turn our collective energy and minds to it, we can achieve great things. And I'm hopeful that we can do the same for our tamariki here in New Zealand, despite the sort of the challenges and the uncertainty globally.
Yeah, you mentioned sort of sorting things out closer to home. We've got those global uncertainties, but then in the past few weeks, and it's been going on for probably a wee while now, you look at the state of some of our hospitals at the moment, Nelson, for example, Gisborne, Tairāwhiti. Does it worry you that we're at this situation where we've got so many hospitals potentially on the brink?
Well, those challenges in the health system are not new, and they're not unique to New Zealand. And, the COVID pandemic highlighted and amplified some of them. I've been doing some work just talking with a whole range of people about taking a longer term, a 10-year view of our health system so that we really can turn our minds to addressing those challenges rather than just focusing on the problems. I have no doubt and I've worked my career in the health system, there are so many good people in there that if we can turn our minds to the solutions, we can actually turn around those challenges and be a bit of a beacon for other countries around the world.
What are some of those solutions, do you think? I mean, I know that's a big question. There are so many things that we need to do, but are there things that we can take immediately and start to put in place to help?
Well, the approach I'm promoting is actually taking that 10-year view. One of the things that I think would help enormously in the short term is really to engage with and listen to the staff. They're deeply committed to their work. They're highly professional. They're well-trained. They're aspirational for the health system. And one of the things I'd be doing is getting out there and engaging with them, listening to them. They're full of ideas. They know there's not money for everything. That's the reality in the health system. There never has been enough money ever since I started working in health in the early 90s. The point here is we can deliver really good care, and for many people who touch the system here in New Zealand, they get fantastic care. So I think really engaging those staff in the solutions is a key first step.
Sir Ashley Bloomfield, lovely to check in with you again. Nice to see your face on the telly, and good luck with the trek in China as your new role with Barnardos. Lovely to see you.
Kia ora, thank you.